Good morning, Eagles. I'm Dawson Dozier.
And I'm Ryan Cook.
And we're excited to bring you another episode of Eagle News.
We've got everything you need to stay up to date.
So sit back, relax, and let's get into this week's announcements.
Good morning. I'm Judith Hernandez.
And I'm Cesar Delgado. And these are your announcements for the week.
Seniors, this is a reminder that Senior Potluck is today.
And on that same day, interviews for class of 2030 will take place from 3:40 to 5:40.
Homeless Youth Awareness Month is just around the corner, so make sure to spread awareness by wearing purple on November 21st.
On November 24th, Dallas ISD is closed due to Thanksgiving break. However, Dallas College is still open. If you have an in-person class with a college professor, you still have to attend.
And on Wednesday, December 4th, Lasseter will have its open house.
That's all for this week's announcements. Now on to clubs.
Hello, I'm Herta Camacho.
And I'm Emiliano Martinez.
After-school clubs are active with Ms. Sermon on Mondays and Wednesdays from 3:30 to 4:30, TMSA with Mr. Quillins on Mondays and Wednesdays from 3:30 to 4:30, and chess with Mr. Quillins on Tuesdays from 3:30 to 4:30.
Debate on Thursday with Ms. Corley from 3:30 to 4:30. Mock trial with Mr. Scott on Thursdays and Fridays from 2:30 to 4:30. And esports on Tuesday with Ms. Lewis and Ms. James from 3:30 to 4:30.
Remember to exit through seatbelting or wait in the student center after school for your sponsor to come and get you.
That's it for clubs. Now on to weather.
Good morning, I'm Abril Alvarez.
And I'm Dulce Lasso here with your look at this week's weather.
Monday starts off warm and partially cloudy with a low of 67 and a high of 85.
Tuesday brings pleasant weather with a low of 68 and a high of 84, great for getting outside and enjoying the fall air.
Expect comfortable warm conditions on Wednesday with a low of 67 and a high of 79.
On Thursday, expect cooler mid-temperatures with a low of 62 and a high of 72.
Friday wraps up the week with a cool, crisp day with a low of 56 and a high of 70. Perfect for enjoying your pumpkin spice.
That's your weekly weather update. Stay cozy and enjoy the colorful leaves.
Now, on to shout-outs.
Hi, I'm Amvu.
And I'm Ryan Courtney.
These shout-outs go out to the following people.
Shout out to the junior officers and homecoming committee for doing a fantastic job with the pep rally
Volleyball game.
and homecoming dance.
3 events in 2 days was a huge undertaking.
You all did amazing.
Huge shout out to Mr. Ramirez,
Mr. Quelan,
Mr. Scott,
Miss Coe,
Ms. Konjevich,
Miss Briones,
and Mr. Dawson for showing up and showing out at homecoming.
and to our administrators, Mr. Wood and Miss Ibarra. Thank you.
That's all for shout outs.
Now on to current events.
Welcome back to Current Events. My name is Richard Sanchez.
And I'm Alexander Serda.
He's acting like he's going to collapse due to measles any second. Anyways, the 22nd of November will mark the 62nd anniversary of the assassination of 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, who was shot in an open motorcade in Dallas, Texas.
Kennedy was quite the memorable president due to his many accomplishments with issues such as the Cuban Missile Crisis, civil rights movement, and his faith in Catholicism, and his general popularity among U.S. citizens.
Kennedy had made a trip across the nation and rode in an open motorcade in Dealey Plaza in Dallas on November 22nd, 1963, to gather support for his re-election campaign.
With Kennedy was his wife Jackie and then Governor of Texas, John Connally, and his wife Nellie. Nellie Connally would make a remark on the support Kennedy had gained from a crowd present at the plaza, with Kennedy agreeing shortly before the disaster struck, leaving the nation in shock.
From here on, with more details on the event, we shall move on to Richard on the scene Sanchez, who is present on Dealey Plaza itself. Take it away, Adami. Thank you for that segment, Richard in the studio Sanchez. This is me, Richard on the scene Sanchez. Currently reporting on the 62nd anniversary of the assassination of 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy. He was riding in a motorcade here with Texas Governor John Connally and their both wives, Jackie Kennedy and Nellie Connally. As they turn into Dealey Plaza here, you can see on that X over there, it's not good. That is where President Kennedy was first shot in the neck. And as he passed through, this X right here, that's where he received the fatal headshot to the right side of his face. The culprit was found. That would be Lee Harvey Oswald. Motives, I think, are still up to the air in this day. People say he was a communist. People say all sorts of crazy conspiracy theories. But we do know he killed the President of the United States. He was in the 6th floor of the Texas, I want to say, Depositorium. It's this giant orange building right here. 6th floor that, peered through the window. He booked the scene and went to, I guess, where he was safekeeping the general. In the process, killed a suspicious police officer who was suspicious against him of being suspicious in murdering John F. Kennedy as he came from that general direction. So 2 lives were taken that day. On the way to his murder trial, Oswald was also shot by another man who was convicted of murder of malice. So, thank you, in the studio, Sanchez, for giving me this opportunity. I'm currently reporting legally because I do not have my press pass on. Thank you for this current events segment. I know it's a different type. Stay thankful. And now, on to birthdays.
2, 1.
Hello, my name is Christian Perez.
Hello, my name is Anna Jefferson, and these are your last birthdays for November 17th through November 29th. Happy birthday to
Mr. Wood, Miss Alcantara, Leila Chavarria, Elena Cruz,
Omar Reyes, Noah Valdas, Alejandra Rubio, Andres Beltran Barboza.
If you see these students and staff in the halls, don't forget to wish them a happy birthday.
And now, onto sports.
Hello everyone, I'm Morgan Ford.
And I'm Justin Murray. Welcome back to the Eagle News Sports segment.
Let's check out the results from last week's NBA matchups.
On November 4th, the Pelicans took down the Charlotte Hornets 116 and 112.
Then on November 5th, the Golden State Warriors faced a tough loss against the Sacramento Kings 121 to 116.
On November 7th, the Memphis Grizzlies grabbed a solid win over the Dallas Mavericks 118 to 104.
And finally, on November 9th, the Houston Rockets built the Milwaukee Bucks 122 to 115.
Now let's hear from some of my peers on what they think about this week's losses.
So hi guys, we're here with
Ryan Cook.
So as we know, the Pelicans beat the Charlotte Hornets to 116 to 112. So how do you feel about that?
I feel good. The Pelicans definitely should have won that, especially with Zion Williams and Jordan Poole. So I'm glad they got the W.
Okay, thank you for your time. Are we back with another interview, and we're here with
Manuel Gonzalez.
So how do you feel about the Dallas Mavericks losing against the Memphis Grizzlies? By a hard one too.
I thought it was a tough loss, but you know we got a new rookie Cooper Flag, and I feel like he's gonna do some great things. You know, during the game we just let him get the ball a lot, so we have to let him develop and everything. So you know we're probably gonna be losing a lot more this season, but once he develops and everything, I feel like he's gonna be helping us win a lot more games this season.
Thank you for your time. With another interview, and I'm here with
Andrew.
Okay, so how do you feel about the Warriors taking a loss to the Sacramento Kings?
It was rough for the Warriors standpoint because obviously Steph was out, so their leading scorer was out, one of their strongest veterans, one of the greatest players of all time. Not being there is like really bad, but obviously I got to give props to the Kings. They did really, really well. They had Moses Moody coming off the bench. He had a performance. He had a wonderful night that game. Then you had DeMar DeRozan, who, despite being pretty old, being able to put up 25 points, obviously great in itself. And then even seeing Russ coming back to form, somebody who historically was averaging a triple-double in his MVP season, going in between teams, being spotty, having pretty rough with the Nuggets, coming back and dropping a triple-double, especially given the fact that he all hit, it was honestly great to see.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
All right, we're back with another interview, and I'm here with
Isaac Ariano.
So how do you feel about the Rockets beating the Milwaukee Bucks?
It was crazy. Kevin Durant back at it again with the 31 points. Oh my goodness. Kevin Durant doing good as always. And it was a pretty good performance from the Rockets, from the Bucks as well, but you know, just Kevin Durant.
So Kevin Durant carried.
Kevin Durant always carries.
All right, thank you for your time.
That's all for this week's Eagle News Sports. Thanks to everyone who shared their opinions.
We're back next time with more updates and fun for you.
Now let's hand it over to Yearbook.
Hello, I'm Dana Nava. The yearbook is $50. Remember to buy your yearbook before prices go up on March 14th. You can buy your yearbook at yearbookforever.com by searching our school Lassiter. A Black Friday sale for our yearbook on Friday, November 28th during Thanksgiving break, where you can buy your yearbook for $40. You can buy a personalized ad for you and your friend group. You can buy a business ad for you and your family's small business. All questions you may have can be directed to our yearbook editors-in-chiefs, Valeria Moreno and Annalise Gonzalez. That's all for our yearbook segment. Now, on to interviews.
Good morning, my name is Talayla Fletcher.
And I'm Dawson Dozier.
We're back with another segment of Student of the Month.
And today we're asking the students if this achievement could be a song. What song would it be and why?
Well, my song is Touch the Sky by Kanye West because it's very uplifting, and that's how I feel right now. You know, I feel a little motivated by this achievement.
So a song that motivates me for to do all my work is by Ivan. It's called Está Dañada. It's always in my playlist, no matter which one I pick, and it actually makes me hyper focus on the work I'm doing.
The song will be Dream by NBA Youngboy because I love that song and it's just on repeat every day. And then just look up to that song, stuff's a dream and you just want to look up to it.
A song that would represent this achievement would be November 18 by Drake because I made it this far and I don't even know, it's one of my favorite songs.
Como Jordan by Junior H because every time I do my work it motivates me and I'm super honored to be chosen.
The song that I chose is I'm Still Standing by Tegan Egerton, and it's because it represents all the hardships that I went through in high school.
The song I chose is Goals by NBA Youngboy, because this was one of my goals this year, so I'm glad I got chosen.
That brings today's episode of Eagle News to a close.
We appreciate you joining us today.
Make sure you follow us on YouTube and Instagram at LECHS Eagle News.
Have a great break, and we'll see you in December.